Do fans ruin games? Well, in short, no, for the most part anyways. A game will retain the same gameplay, story, characters, soundtrack, and so on, regardless of how the fanbase reacts, with a couple of exceptions of course. And yet, so often in comment sections, forums, and the like, I find many gamers who claim that a game is bad or no longer enjoyable because of the fanbase. I find this interesting, and wanted to take a deeper look into what a fanbase brings to a game franchise. So, in today's video, we'll be taking a look at Undertale, a game infamous for its fans. Also, this video may contain spoilers. You've been warned. Alright, so when you hear Undertale, what's the first thing that comes to mind? If you're someone who's played the game, perhaps it's fond memories of the mind-blowing tricks this game plays on you. If you've never played it, or played very little of it, the fans are probably an immediate thought. Maybe a 10-year-old boy or girl wearing Undertale merchandise, going online and typing, "Oh my god, I love Sans so much." Or maybe you're picturing a 35-year-old stereotypical nerd who is absolutely obsessed with the game, and has no problem at all correcting you on every little thing.
Actually, the pacifist run is the only real way to play the game correctly.
Either way, in my experience, most people don't take the time to see the bigger picture. At this point, there are almost 3 million people who own the game on Steam, and even if we generously say that only half of those people have actually played the game, that's still over 1 million people. Amongst all of those players, there are going to be many that fall into the categories I've mentioned previously, which is no problem of course, but let's make sure we look at all of the amazing creations made by these people. I will post links to everything I use here down in the description if you wanted to see the full versions or support the creators, which I highly recommend. First, we're going to quickly go over some of the artists, musicians, and projects that involve Undertale. And keep in mind that none of this even includes things like Let's Plays, cosplay, or the millions of other things that fans have created because we simply don't have the time. Alright, starting with art first, we have this piece by Coffgirl, a cute little chibi-ified version of the main characters of Undertale. It's absolutely wonderful. Next, we have Herm85, which makes the characters adorable without going as far as to make them chibi. Third is this piece by Hetiru, which takes on the watercolor art style and really makes it shine. And here's a little piece of animated action done by Kuzukago, where we have a charming Sans sitting on a cloud. And on the flip side, instead of taking the pixel art of Undertale and making it chibi and cute, here we have Majumi, showing that these characters can be cool and fearsome as well. Keep in mind that what I've just shown you is only 5 of the thousands of pieces of amazing artwork done by fans. Next, we'll take a look at some of the musically adept fans of the franchise, starting with the one, the only, Smooth McGroove. You hear that, Smooth? You're a 13-year-old kitty with a beautiful beard and the voice of an angel. And boom, now some instrumental skill, we have ThePandaTooth with his piano medley of some of the best Undertale songs. And lastly for pure music, we have Joe Jeremiah with his A Bit of Undertale, where he plays an 8-bit style medley of Undertale songs. Now, one of the final things I wanted to show you all is Undertale the Musical. That's right, a group of people have made an entire musical going over a playthrough of Undertale that is 4 hours long.
Once there was no fight, once you did what's right, once I called you friend. I know somewhere you remember, they said that you could be better. That hope is dying, Ember. You just want to see that! See how far you can ascend!
It has wonderful voices, art, editing, and it really is absolutely crazy to think about the amount of work that went into this. It's a prime example of what you can achieve if you bring a large amount of fans together. In fact, there would be far too many people to credit, so I'll just link the video in the description so that you can go find a full credit list for everyone that worked on the project. And with everything we just looked at, we haven't even scratched the surface of what the wonderful fans of Undertale have done with this game. Now, you still have things like cosplay, fanfiction, and so on, but so what? The main point I want to get across in this series is don't judge an entire fanbase on a few of the more cringy things you see. And more specifically, don't judge a game based on the fans. The developers put a lot of time and effort into making something enjoyable for everybody. What's the point in that if someone won't give it a chance based on something silly like, I don't know, Sans and Markiplier fanfiction? Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed the new series, Do Fans Ruin Games? If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments below which game I should do next, and as always, have a wonderful rest of your day.